Okay, I'm starting off with this one, but I did part one, and obviously in part one we spoke about the storyline with Joel and all the women rather in the pictures. Now, I have added Ravi into part one, and now I want to explain why I put Ravi in part one. It's because it will be linked to Vani and Priya. Now, we are doing part two. I'm really pumped up. Do you know my stuff piece? Anyway, that's not the issue. We're going to talk about this. And I feel like I'm giving a presentation because it's in my view. Remember in the last episode we did Vicky. I'm not quite done with Vicky at all because she obviously been recast and we have this lovely lady. Don't remember her name. Don't come for me. And obviously she just reunited with Sharon, and now this is where Sharon comes in. And now this leads me to the Sue sisters. Now obviously Sharon is returning at some point. She took a very extended break, and she was in Australia. I think she was in Australia. I think she was talking to someone. I don't know. Now this is where I think these two sisters will knock heads together and basically bring Joel down. Now, I know we got Stacey, Suki, and obviously they killed before. Now, what if the six, well in this case, it'll be the six, but they'll all come back. What if the six and Vicky tried to murder Joel? And this is where it gets interesting. So, as you all know, Vicky returned with Ross and Joel and went to see Sharon. Now, Sharon had also dealt with, I'm going to say, some form of abuse. I don't know, because I just only started watching this about 10, 12 years ago, so we're ignoring that. Do you know what I mean? I don't know the full story of Sharon. Obviously, I know Sharon's been in and out of it, and she's been together with Phil. But what if them two get involved and trying to basically not kill Joel, but trying to stop him because of the power of the sisters you can't break. I know that break our sister. You can't break the bonds between sisters. Now, you may be wondering why Zoe Slater is on that poster as well. Because Zoe Slater is returning. You know what I mean? Zoe Slater's returning. So Zoe Slater obviously came back at the start of summer with Stacey and Alfie. With Stacey, actually, Stacey also returned. Now, there's been a lot of rumours between Zoe and Joel. Apparently, Zoe Slater is Joel's mum. Now, this might be a bit of confusing. Yes, how can she end up with Ross? Don't know about that one, but I'm sure we'll find out. But apparently, they've been rumoured that she is Joel's mum. Now, I have my suspicion, and I also think she's Joel's mum. Now, this is where it's getting interesting. As you'll know, not Zoe, but Joel's mum is set to be remarried. But what if Zoe Slater and, wait a minute, it's not an update picture, but apparently, if it's true about Zoe being Joel's mum is said to be remarried. What if Zoe Slater is getting married to Max Brannan? Now, Max Brannan's also come back onto our screen. So does this mean he's in the storyline as well? Because obviously there's no men, and Joel's creep and all that, always target women. But what if Max is involved with the storyline now? Because the reason why Matt might be in this storyline is because obviously, one, Zoe Slater might be Joel's mum and getting remarried, and two, he had a love relationship with Stacey. So that means if Stacey's involved with the storyline and Joel keep going after her, what if Max rescue Stacey. Are we going to have like another story on the rise as well with Max? And what if Max has to choose between Zoe and Stacey? Now, it hasn't been confirmed that Zoe is Joel's mum, but the rumours are rumours, and that's what I'm going to base them off. Go back to Suki right now. I'm going to go back to Suki because obviously she wanted Ivani's baby. Now, obviously Joel doesn't know that Suki wanted Ivani's baby before she terminates. When she terminates baby, obviously she hasn't taken it well, and everyone left her in the house. So what if one night Suki's on her own and Joel breaks in to look for Ivani, even though Joel, in tonight's episode, move away from spoilers, Joel knows that Ivani's living with Priya and Ravi because they're all moved out of Suki's house. Now, what if Joel thought Ivani was in and Joel breaks in? If you know what I mean, you'll know what I mean, because I feel like something can happen to her because she's leaving to do strict income dances. So obviously they've got a storyline for her coming up, and I think it's to do with Joel. Going back to Priya and Ivani, I have a feeling them two are in grave danger. Because, yeah, I have a feeling one of these two will die. And I have a feeling Ivani will die by Joel's hand. And if Ivani dies, we got not only Priya after Joel, we also got Suki on our hands if Joel murdered Ivani. Eve, obviously, going to go after Joel because, yeah, even though Eve left, well, not divorced, but left Suki to go and live with Zoe because she needed space. So what if Eve also goes over for Joel? Also, not only Suki, not only Eve, not only Priya, Ravi. And everyone knows that Ravi will not stop until whoever kills Ivani, which will be Joel, is dead. So, if Ivani dies, Joel's already got Ravi, Suki, Eve, Priya, and maybe Nugget. Nugget might be after Joel as well. That's 5 people already after Joel if Ivani dies. I know I'm waffling on because this storyline needs to happen, and maybe it's going to happen, and we all need to get our predictions in if this is true. And if it's not true, I've done this for nothing. This is part 2 of it. Come back with part 3 when I'll be exploring all the other opportunities of Joel and the woman of Warford. Come back with part 3.